This is the syrup pump board for the O'Dowd's Hotel, Rockhampton. Now, same brand of syrup pumps as you have with your Coke machine, just the newer model. Now, before you install this, you need to depressurize your old system. Make sure you got the power turned off, water turned off, and gas turned off. Unhook all your syrup boxes, then go to your guns and press down all of your buttons until everything stops coming out, because this is a pressurized line and it'll just go everywhere if you don't. So once you've done that, the easiest way, since the Coke system is already there and we're just changing it over, empty out the Coke machine, pop the lid, drain the water tank, and drag it off to one side. Drag off, unbolt the syrup pumps, take the gauges off the wall, and just move them to one side. But leave all the connections hooked up. Just make room for your new system. Put in your new shelves, or the shelves that it's going on. Then attach this syrup pump board to the rear wall behind where the syrups are going, or to the side of the shelves, or however you're going to mount it. There are already holes drilled in every corner. Otherwise, it's only thin checker plate, so you can simply add new holes if you need them in different spots. Nice and easy. Now, once this is mounted, quite simple. On each pump, there's a marking. C for Coke, L for lemonade, OJ for orange juice. What's that one? That one looks like, well, BM, Black Magic, CC, cotton candy, and B for bitters. And if you follow the hose all the way down to the end, you'll see written on it what's on each line. So, once this is attached to the wall, first thing you do is change over the line from Coke. On your Coke line, this is the line that goes from the pump up to your gun. So there's a Python line hooked up to it. What I recommend doing, take L1, undo it something like that. There's a simple slide lever that goes left and right to lock and unlock. Find your Coke one on the Coke line, simply undo it and put the Coke line that's already got the Python line attached straight in, and push the clip and attach it in place. That way you don't have to muck around with new fittings, because the fittings are exactly the same. Then take this fitting, put it in the old Coke pump, and return this one to Coke. They'll probably throw it in the bin, but that's up to them. Simply do that for every flavour. Lemonade and orange juice. Now, the orange juice, lemonade and cola, I'm told that you already have on your system, so just make sure you match the right flavours. With the bitters, cotton candy and Black Magic, you don't have them on your system already, so simply choose one that's on your system. I'm assuming diet, what do you got, squash, possibly a ginger or a tonic. Just choose one of those and do the exact same thing. Just remember, if for example you're losing the lemon squash in the bitters line, then where it's marked lemon squash up at the other end, bitters will come out. So we're just going to make sure the buttons are in the right spot. We've pre-put buttons on the guns, but they can be popped off and moved anywhere you like. We'll cover that more in the gun section. So now this is mounted with all 6 of the Coke lines for your Python line already intact. Next, we've got one little line here. This is your gas supply line, which branches off and goes to every single pump. So leave this for now. When we do the gas regulator, we'll be hooking a line up to that just to supply gas. The only other line is the syrup supply line. Now, at the moment, we haven't added the fitting, simply because we don't know how long you need each line. Now, the ones at the bottom are slightly longer than the ones at the top. That is intentional, just to give you a bit more reach depending on how you mount the machine and the pumps. So once it's mounted, what I'd do is I'd go through, I'd put the Coke box on your syrup rack, run the line to it, cut it to size. Then once it's cut to size, you simply take one of these clamps, put it over the line, insert the fitting, take the pincers that we've provided, one second, hard to do one-handed, and you simply close the pincers to tighten the ring and lock it into place. We've provided 6 fittings you'll need. We've got more clamps than you require, but if you run out, give us a call. We're always happy to send you more. And these smaller clamps will be included. That is for the smaller line that goes for your gas. So that's really all there is to the Cirrup pump board. It's a nice, easy, straightforward changeover. What makes it easy is you've already got the Coke ones in place. Do them one at a time, that way you know the Coke came out of the Coke line, the lemonade came out of the lemon line, and you're not chasing and trying to remember what colour went where.